Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Cook It. I'm Ed and this is Monday, May 16th. Okay, so today I found a recipe from one of the cookbooks that I got at Goodwill a few weeks ago. And I wanted to do something pretty quick and something, just something different. So what I did, I got the Betty Crocker's Family Dinners in a Hurry cookbook out. And I found one that sounded really good, orange pork chop skillet. Okay, so it's got just a few ingredients in it, and it looks like it doesn't take very long to cook at all. Of course, the pork chops are already browned, and that is the first step of the recipe. So what I'm going to do is take the browned pork chops off the burner, put them over here on this towel, and then we're going to mix up a few other ingredients. All right. So, okay, so this recipe uses 6 pork chops, a big can of sweet potatoes or yams, a cup of sugar, a cup of water, 6 orange slices, a quarter cup of brown sugar, a thinly sliced onion. Man, I don't know what's wrong with me today. Some lemon juice, which I did freshly squeeze, 6 ounces of frozen orange juice concentrate, and some allspice. Now, I don't have any allspice that's ground, so I'm just going to use cinnamon. I think it's going to be just fine. Okay, so I'm going to put the camera down here. We're going to mix this up and then put this mixture over top of the pork chops. All right. So I'm going to put the camera down here on the skillet. What you want to do is take the orange juice concentrate. You're going to put that in the pan with the lemon juice, the 1 cup of water, the allspice or the cinnamon, and the quarter cup of brown sugar. So you're going to mix this all together. This is going to go on top of the pork chops that are already browned. You just want to mix this up, get the brown sugar dissolved. And then this says it takes about, 25 minutes to cook. As I said, I didn't want to find something that was too complicated. And I did want to start using these cookbooks here to find some recipes in them. And I did find a couple different ones, and I thought I would just settle on the pork chops because I think that sounds pretty good. And I've never had pork chops cooked like this before, so it'll be interesting to see how they turn out. All right, so I think that looks like the brown sugar is pretty much dissolved in there. So let me move things over just a little bit. I'm going to trade places. Let's get the pork chops back on there. I don't want to put that hot pan back on the countertop. Okay, so just going to put the lid over here for right now. So once you have the pork chops browned, you're going to take the thinly sliced onion and put it on 1 each of the pork chops. I sliced a little bit extra because I didn't want to waste the onion, so I think it's going to be all right. Just put the rest of those onions on there like that. Now what you want to do is pour this mixture over top of the pork chops here. Put this over here. Let me get my lid because I'm going to need it. And then it says to take the large can of the sweet potatoes or yams and put them on top of this mixture right here. Let me get that onion covered up. Okay. Let's see if I can put all this in here without making too much of a mess and splashing everything all over the place. Okay, Now what you want to do is take the sliced orange. I guess you're just going to put them on top of the sweet potatoes like the recipe says. All right. Let me rinse off my hands a little bit here. And then you're going to cover it and simmer for about 25 minutes. Okay, that looks like a pretty basic recipe, and I am excited to try it. I think the combination of all that food, the ingredients, is going to turn out really well. All right, so I do want to do a little bit of a shout out here today. As you know, Rich and I go to Goodwill quite a bit, and we go to the one up in Lancaster, Ohio. For those of you who don't live around here, yes, I'm from Ohio. Okay, so we go up there quite a bit, sometimes several times a week. We like the staff. They always have a really good selection of merchandise and everything. And the last time we went, we really had a pretty good haul. And so I got to talking to a couple of the ladies that work there behind the counter, and I had mentioned I had got the Visions Corningware, the big baking dish and the smaller baking dish. I just happened to be talking to them, and I mentioned that I hadn't seen that Visions cookware in quite a while, and I thought it was a pretty lucky find, and they commented on it too, and they thought it was as well. And I just happened to mention that I, just offhand have a little cooking channel on YouTube, nothing big or anything like that. And they said they would start following me. I told them the name of the video or the channel. And we were up there today, and one of the ladies said that she had watched some of my videos, and she really liked them. So I tell you what, I want to shout out to those ladies at the Lancaster, Ohio Goodwill. Unfortunately, I don't know any of their names, and I do want to find out because everybody there is just awesome. All the workers, they're great. And we really like supporting Goodwill because they do a lot of good work for our community. Okay, everybody, I'm going to let this pork chop dinner cook for about 25-30 minutes just to make sure everything is cooked together really well. Then we're going to come back and try it out and see what we think. All right, I don't know if I'm going to have another video today or not. I might. I definitely do have a video planned for tomorrow. One thing for sure, and it's more of a side dish that I found, and I have to come up with the main dish. All right, everybody, I'm going to get this uploaded to YouTube. This will be part 1, and then we'll part 2. We'll dig into it, see how we like it. All right, everybody, take care for now, and we'll see you soon back here on Let's Cook It.